So now we're talking about Google and AI, a crowd favorite of ours. So Google is planning to help out advertisers and creators with AI.
How?
Oh, okay.
I'm just getting right to it.
Let's, right to it.
Let's see what.
All right. So Google has a large language model, LLM, which is like ChatGPT, the other ones, like these other AI models called Palm 2.
Okay.
And the emphasis of this model is to allow advertisers to generate their own media assets and then have these advertisers suggest videos for YouTube creators to make.
What? That's wait.
Exactly.
Like step back. So Google has
Yes.
something to something to help creators create videos about a certain topic or about something.
I think it's actually aimed towards, at least from what I read, it seems like it's aimed towards advertisers. So like if an advertiser wants more content on something, and then like, so the AI will suggest to the creator to make this type of content.
Oh, that's crazy.
They're like, oh, content about Genshin Impact would be really good. And then it's
my
like,
god! And the AI feeds it. It's like so. If I was was looking up something, it'd be like maybe you should make a video about.
Because this is peeling back the curtain on YouTube Studio. They have like a research tab, so you can like kind of see which topics are like. If you put in there like what topics you are like thinking about making of, it'll kind of give you like a kind of like, is this a good topic or like is this a heavily searched topic or whatnot. So this would be the opposite, where like YouTube comes to you and says, hey, these are some video ideas you should do. Like, I'm guessing it would be like, like maybe you should make a video about the top 5 Genshin Impact characters you like.
Yeah.
Or like, I chose I rolled 10 gotchas.
Oh my god.
In Genshin, and I got this. Or I mean, I'm saying Genshin, but or like
it could be anything.
It could be literally anything. Like, I went to the store and I bought this new shirt from whatever.
Or like just as another example, it's like this is my fantasy draft or whatever. Yeah, because just all types of it just suggests you content.
Yeah, it'll suggest you content
that it thinks it should make, because it's like it feels like a mix of like Google Trends and like like just feeding you. It's like these are popular videos by the trend that you should consider on making based off like what you do as a creator. Because
like if you think about what an algorithm or AI does, think about it this way: when the AI sees your content creates like certain values here and there. Like, okay, your content attracts certain types of viewers. Like, okay, so you're targeting, your major demographic is women in the ages of 25 to 45 or something like that. Like, and your channel mainly focuses on this type of stuff, and your content has been about like in like clothes and other things like that. Okay, so like now a brand that wants to sell like jeans would be like, okay, so they want to make a jeans thing, and it would be like, oh, hey, we want to partner with someone to market towards this. And then it would go, YouTube would then be suggesting to us, or well, maybe not us, but I mean like other creators that, hey, these are some topics that would be really good for you to create. Like this is, and then it would push that type thing.
That's crazy thinking about it. Yeah.
So it would be kind of, it's weird. It popped in my head. It's like an advertising firm, but the opposite, where the advertiser wants a certain video to be made, and then YouTube through the algorithm finds people and then suggests it to them to make these videos. And once the video is made, they put the ad that the person wanted onto that video.
That's crazy because
it's like a tailored ad. It's a tailored. They made a video specifically for them, but unintentionally.
It's so crazy. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this because it's like if it's just like, so I'm.
Let's say you do makeup.
Yeah.
Like you're a makeup channel, and then it's like, oh, hey, I'm coming out with this product like for sunscreen, and then all of a sudden you're a makeup creator. Then all of a sudden, like, you're like, hey, a suggestion for you
to make this one video.
Make these videos, and you're like, oh yeah, I would totally like the top 5 sunscreens or whatever, and like or why this one's the best. You know,
I was thinking even for like my channel, which is like a clothing channel, it would just recommend me things to film or things content to create, and then they
my summer picks, my picks from Levi's sale, or my picks from Amazon this week or whatever, you know.
It's crazy because it's like, and then you like, get the tailored ads at the beginning.
Like imagine if you have like, here's a speculative thing where imagine YouTube recommends that a content creator create a video that says, hey, my top 10 Amazon picks for Prime Day. Then an ad pops up that is a ad for something on Prime Day, and then it's like, oh well, it's related to the video, like I'm ready, like like they're clicking on the video to like learn what to buy, and then a thing that pops up similar to your content pops in and is a direct link to something else. They're like, oh, this looks good, click, buy.
So if any YouTube executives are listening, but you guys could just put the sponsors on my videos and push my videos. You guys can go and do that. I'm already doing that for free. You could just put sponsored on all those videos. Man, that is crazy.
But like, like the implications are very large. Like in terms of like, I think there's like a whole, because remember before there was the issue where YouTube creators had, or YouTube was having a hard time monetizing or like drawing in people. Yeah. Because they're like, oh, you know, like maybe our ads are not being placed on videos we want. This might be able to solve that. We're like, okay, so we're going to put your videos on like these suggested like titles. Yeah. You know, which would be great.
It reminds me of maybe not the right term, but it reminds me of an industry plant.
Industry plant? What's that?
Yeah, it's like musicians who are put in certain places. Like it's like YouTube going in hand choosing like a creator and being like, you are gonna be a makeup creator now. You're gonna be a fashion.
It's like we looked at your type of people. Yeah, I could see that though. Like think about it this way: if YouTube suggested to us that we should be a travel blog, and like it's basically heavily hinting
that would be a heavy pivot.
Well, yeah, it would be an extremely heavy pivot. You're like, oh, so now like based on the people that watch your channel and the things that they like, we would suggest that you do this. And like if you want to like it in a way, it's like sounds like a mafia. It's like if you want some more views, come to me with your travel content and we'll talk about it.
You know, it's so crazy because it's like there's so like not to like it has the effect of changing the whole YouTube landscape, because a lot of creators have gone and said it's like, you know, I can't create something that I want to make because the YouTube algorithm will not push it and I won't get the views. So it's like they're in a sense,
it's like a game,
forced. Yes, they're forced to make content that fits within this box. But if YouTube is going out, or even Google's YouTube,
it's like heavily handily suggesting the AI has spoken.
Yeah, so it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. That's I think maybe when this is fully like introduced, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
The last part, for those who stayed this long, is that Google actually is probably going to release this at some point, but there's going to be a feature that suggests 5 video ideas based on relevant videos. So like a ChatGPT type thing where like you like, oh, what would be a relevant video idea, and then it does like, or video title or video whatever, and it'll spit out like answers.
That's crazy.
But they're gonna have something similar for that for YouTube. Okay. But think about it this way, just what we were talking about, those 5 video ideas, there might be 1 or 2 or 3 that are not relevant to like what is trendy, but like what they want pushed for ads.
Yeah,
so they're like, oh yeah, like, hey, it'd be great if you talked about Raid Shadow Legends. And it's like, oh yeah, I never thought of that.
You know, if Google sends us an ad right now to read, I would read it in a heartbeat. If it tells me it's like, hey, you guys are gonna get more views if you read this ad, I will read it. I will read that Content Plans ad or the Genshin Impact one, whichever.
It'd be easy. I mean, as long, If they do if we do a Genshin ad, I definitely want them to give us the gem so I can like press the button to like see what I get. I want to do it. I want to do it live.
So it's crazy. It's crazy. I watch a lot of Genshin. On streamers.
Do you really?
I watch a lot of Genshin streamers. This is becoming a separate topic. Separate topic.
Okay.
But But if you're listening this long, then you're obviously going to listen to this. So it's like I've
dirty laundry.
What's it called? It's like a lot of streamers that I watch are Genshin streamers.
Really?
Yeah, which is crazy. I have no idea what's happening in the story. I'm just gonna say they're just chatting streamers with just Genshin in the background, and they always talk about like getting the primos and doing the dailies. And doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, how is this game so big?
It makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense to me.
They also came out with another game too. It's like
I've heard it.
Honkai Train or something.
I saw ads for it. I'm like, I don't know.
Connor Dog, Sea Dog VA
plays it.
No, he
got sponsored.
He got a line in there, a couple lines in there.
Oh,
in the game.
he
voice acted.
Acted.
Yes. Okay, but that's a completely different story. I think if you listen this long, then you get to hear this other part of it too.
Yeah, that's true. This is going to be in the video. So, all right.
Okay.
Moving on.